Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 8 predictions. This is definitely going to be interesting to see how they play this out, because they could go a number of different ways with this. And going by the thumbnail, we could have an exciting Team of the Week, or it could be taken under the rug and stolen from us. So we could smash the likes, would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All links are down below for posting the channel and social media links as always. Hit that notification bell so you know when uploads are up on the channel, would be much appreciated. And you can check out Kieran's predictions as well to see what he has gone for, and also the Football Predictions League if you wish to enter, see if we can get our top spot back. We currently sit in second. So first two goalkeepers that we're focusing on are Robles and Beto. Robles made 7 saves, a clean sheet and a 2 on Marca in the 0-0 draw for Betis against Real Madrid. Normally you wouldn't go a draw, but Betis aren't in great form just now, and Real Madrid just seem to be struggling against some of the teams in the bottom half of the table, and it's kind of shown here. While Robles did not make Team of the Week for Marca, that went to Unai Simon for a free. He was very impressive, but he is a silver, and if he'd been a gold, I would have probably included him, but it is what it is. Beto, 6 saves and a clean sheet for him in his performance. For Kostic against Trabzonspor. In terms of other goalkeepers that's standing out, you have Brecker for 8 saves and a clean sheet, and Corona for 5 saves and a clean sheet. In terms of other sneaky shouts they could go for, from a Juventus view is where I'm looking at, is like someone like a Chesney, or somebody that's got like or Handanovic for like a 7 or a 7.5 on Gazzetta. Like Handanovic has a strong shout, but he didn't keep a clean sheet. That is what goes against him. He made 6 saves and a 7.5 on Gazzetta in the midweek game. If he was to happen, then I can understand. We need a big goalie this week, I feel, because it's been quite low on the ratings this week, or last few weeks for goalies, apart from like Ruffier. So we'll see what happens. In terms of defenders, this could go any one of which way as well. Like, this is going to be tricky, and it will be interesting to see how they put it together. So Walker is our first shout with 1 goal, 1 assist in the Man City victory against Southampton. He seems pretty confident. Grimaldo for 2 assists and a clean sheet. This was the midweek game in their 4-0 victory, but Grimaldo was just absolutely insane. If they were not to go for Grimaldo, they could go for Pizzi for his performance in the weekend game, but I feel Grimaldo defensively is more justifiable. Then in terms of other defenders, Kaderabek for 1 goal, 1 assist, a clean sheet and a 2 on kicker. Now, he wasn't man of the match, so this is what goes against him. He wasn't in the Team of the Week, but when you get 1 goal, 1 assist and a clean sheet, but also a 2, that usually stands you in good stead. So I'm being bold by including Kaderabek, but we'll see how that progresses. Same applies with Kolarov. He got 1 goal, 1 assist, a clean sheet and a 7.5 on Gazzetta in their 4-0 demolition job against Udinese. Now Smalling, Zanolo, Kluivert, Vertu, I think like pretty much half the team could get an inform from that game. Like, they were absolutely insane. It was a great game to watch. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that one. And Fabra, 2 goals for Boca Juniors in their 5-1 demolition job against Arsenal Salandi. Fabra, the only problem is, I think the fear is because it's Boca Juniors, they don't have like the licensing, they may go against. But if you're 2 goals as a defender, and especially if you're gold, you deserve a shout for happening in terms of an inform. But in terms of other possibles, yes, Delict could happen, Milinkovic could happen, so it will be interesting to see how it plays out. Now, our main midfielders this week are looking quite decent, I would say. Some nice looking cards to look forward to. We start off with Kostic. He got 1 goal, 2 assists and a 1 on kicker. He was absolutely insane against Bayern Munich in their 5-1 demolition, and I would say Kostic walks in hands down, and I would say looks forward to an 84 rated left mid of him. Campana, 1 goal, 1 assist and a free on Marca as Levante beat Barcelona 3-1, so he gets his spot in the Team of the Week and also was part of the Team of the Week. Muniain, 2 goals and a free on Marca in the Thursday night game as well for Bilbao. He got free on Marca as well and should steal his spot. Then we go to Porto for 2 goals and a free on Marca as Real Sociedad keep up their impressive form, derailing who have been a very impressive team this season in Granada. So unfortunate for them, but Porto deserves his spot as well. he played right mid, so a position change from centre forward to right mid. And in Nkunku, he got himself 1 goal, 2 assists, and a 1.5 on kicker. Leipzig's getting 2 players this week. Everybody in that team was like insane. The only problem about Nkunku was he did not make team of the week for kicker. So while Nkunku was impressive, he may get dropped. Like, they may only go 1 player, but if Leicester win 9-0, get 2 informs, but Leipzig get 8 goals, still equally impressive, they deserve at least 2 informs in my opinion. And that's where someone like Poulsen or Halstenberg could sneak in, or anyone else really, or Sabitzer, like even. So there's like 4 or 5, like half the half the Leipzig team against Mainz could get in an inform. But I would say that midfield at the moment looks quite appealing. In terms of like our reserve midfield and forwards, we start off with Vidal. He got himself a hat-trick for Elche. Just a pity he did not score the 4th goal, which was the penalty. If he was given that penalty, then he would more than walk in. But due to him playing as a silver midfielder, I would say he has a very strong shout of featuring. And I think he was like a gold, was it like last year or year before? But still deserves a spot. On to Huang of Bordeaux. He got himself 1 goal, 1 assist, and an 8 on L'Equipe. The Bordeaux cam, very impressive. So he goes from 73 to a 79 and should be quite appealing to enjoy. Hepburn Murphy got himself a hat-trick for Tranmere in their victory, and Hepburn Murphy is the silver inform of the week. Then Keanu got himself a hat-trick. He missed a penalty, but he scored the rebounds, but I still feel he deserves a spot. He would be going from 74 to 80, and actually could be quite a nice card actually. I will explain who I'm missing in a minute from my reserve options. Daka got himself a hat-trick for Salzburg. He was due one like a few weeks back, but he deserves one again. And Cadiz got himself 1 goal and an 8 on L'Equipe as Dijon, bottom of the league, beat PSG, who are obviously top of the league. Dijon deserve an inform regardless. And in terms of possibles that I am actually missing is Rolls for 3 goals for Cardiff as they beat Birmingham 4-2, and also missing out Lundstrom or Muset. One of them's getting in, I feel. Maybe Lundstrom because of his rating. But I'm on the fence. At the moment, it will come down to that defence. If I drop Kadira back and Kolarov, then it gets interesting. So we'll see how it plays out. And then on our main forwards for this week, we have Werner, a hat-trick and a hat-trick of assists. To play in 6 goal contributions is absolutely insane. The first this season as far as I believe, and I think the first for a long time as well, and deserves his spot in the team of the week. Kind of walks in, and in all honesty, the way he's been playing it, you would think it should be more than an 85 rate. It should be like a record breaker to like an 86 or whatever. Depay 2 goals and an 8 on L'Equipe. He gets his spot in. He was part of the team of the week as well for L'Equipe, so that helps him immensely. Messi is the big talking point. Does he feature or does he not? He got himself 2 goals, 2 assists and a 3 on Marca in the Valladolid game, which was last Tuesday. If he features, this team of the week is genuinely going to become more juicier. But he deserves a spot anyway. While he wasn't player of the week for that game week, that went to Benzema for 1 goal, 2 assists. Messi still deserves in. Like, he's going to get an inform sooner or later. Why not make it this week? Lukaku 2 goals and an 8 on Gazzetta. He was impressive while the goals were like penalties. If you get an 8 on Gazzetta, which they gave quite a lot over the game weeks, the last 2 game weeks, he still deserves his spot. Like, he's more than deserving of it and would be a nice inform deserving at last. And then Amrabat, he got himself 1 goal, 2 assists for Al Nassr as they ran riot. Hamdallah was equally impressive in the same game, but I have gone for Amrabat due to him contributing 3 contributions in that game. And that is our main team of the week done and dusted, folks. I may make final changes for Footbin's Prediction League between now and tomorrow. I will probably have a good think about it. In terms of top possibles, I've got a list as long as my arm, and I'm talking a pretty long list. We have Louis Mendoza 1 goal, 2 assists, Alex 2 goals, 1 assist, Sabah 2 goals, Bornstrom 1 goal, 1 assist and a clean sheet, Acerbi 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 7 on Gazzetta, Smith 1 assist and a clean sheet. Joshua King 1 goal. Halstenberg 1 goal, a clean sheet. 2 on kicker. Almeida Diaz 1 goal and a clean sheet in their game from the 4-0 one. Castro 1 goal, 2 assists. Bruno Fernandes 1 goal, 1 assist. Ziyech 2 assists. Vormer 2 assists. João Pedro 2 goals and a 7.5 on Gazetta. Hazard 1 goal, 1 assist and a 2 on kicker. Lundstram 2 goals. Muset a hat-trick of assists. McKenna 1 goal, 1 assist. Manny 1 goal, 1 assist. Robertson 1 goal. Alexander Arnold 1 assist. Rui Diaz 2 goals. Ladero 1 goal, 1 assist. Neres 2 goals. Benzema 1 goal, 2 assists and a 3 on Marca. Bonucci a goal and a 7 on Gazetta. Mobley 2 goals and a 7.5 on Gazetta. Luis Alberto consistently was a 7.5 on Gazetta for the 2 games and 1 assist from the games. Delict 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 7 on Gazetta. Milinkovic 1 goal and a 7 on Gazetta. Castro Villi 1 goal, 7.5 on Gazetta. Smalling 1 goal, a clean sheet and a 7.5 on Gazetta. Zanolo and Kluivert 1 goal and an 8 on Gazetta. Valverde a 3 on Marca. Aaron Barry 1 goal and a 3 on Marca. And Brecker, as we said, 8 saves and a clean sheet. Reeks 1 goal and 2 assists. Carbonero 2 goals, 1 assist. Shoutek Gerrard 1 goal, 1 assist. Morelos and Jack 2 goals, not for the League Cup game, for the league game that was done in midweek. Susek 2 goals. Sevcik 1 goal, 1 assist. Handala 2 goals. Wijnal 2 assists and a clean sheet. Handanovic 6 saves and 7 assists. 7.5 on Gazetta. Soyuncu 1 goal, clean sheet and man of the match. Hireli 1 goal and clean sheet. Ayan 1 assist and clean sheet. Usami 2 goals. Kleiber 2 assists and clean sheet. Tazar 2 goals. Javier Suarez 2 goals, 1 assist. Marcano 1 goal and a clean sheet. Pulido 2 goals, 1 assist. Maric 2 goals. Avila 1 goal, 1 assist and a 3 on Marca. Trossard 1 goal, 1 assist, and Orellana 1 goal, 1 assist and 3 on Marca. So a lot to get through, folks. As I say, we'll see what it gives us on Wednesday. It gives you plenty food for thought of where I really struggled for this week. So I expect a lot of potential last minute changes. Team of the week 8, as I said, they're in full view as well for you to see where we're going for at the moment. So as I said, you may expect some last minute changes behind the scenes, but I will, obviously, this is just the main squad I'm currently going for at the moment. So smash the like as always, folks. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at GIsLegend. Take easy all. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all later.